Tuwape makofi mazuri tafadhali. Thank you very much, the school choir and the band. With your permission, Your Excellency, now we'll move to the next part of this program, and I'll now invite the school principal, Chief Principal, Madam Jennifer Omondi, to make the welcoming remarks. Let's give her a round of applause as she makes her way to the stage.
Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, bishops, representatives, the CS Ministry of ICT and Digital Economy, Dr. Eliud Owalo, First County Commissioner and Deputy County Commissioner, Regional, County and Sub-County Directors of Education who are present, national and county political leaders, county and sub-county administration officers, BOM chair, PA chair, Butere Girls staff, and the students, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning, all of you. Are you happy the way I'm happy? Can we wave to God? Thank you very much. I wish to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Butere Girls National School. Butere Girls is a national school, the only two national schools in Kakamega County with Kakamega boys. It has a big population of 3,300 students, 102 teachers, and 56 support staff. Your Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, I feel humbled by your presence here today for the launch of Jitume Digital Laboratory. You have been a great pillar of success to our institution. Our girls look up to you as an epitome of an exceptional leader, an inspiring mother, and a true champion of community development. Your Excellency, we recognize and celebrate your contributions, your unwavering support and dedication to this school. The general facelift, the tarmac road, the multipurpose hall, the scholarship programs for needy students, and mentorship activities in collaboration with the Alumni Association are yet but a few achievements under your guidance. Allow me, in a special way, to thank Her Excellency Mama Rachel Ruto, the Cabinet Secretary, CS Ministry of ICT and Digital Economy, Dr. Eliud Owalo, and CONSA Technopolis Management for the donation of the 50 computers. This is a huge boost to our virtual learning programs and practical use by students pursuing computer studies. Lastly, I wish to sincerely thank all of you for sparing time of your busy schedules to be with us on this very special occasion in our school. May God bless you all. Welcome again to our school. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Principal. With your permission, Your Excellency, we'll now get into a mentorship session of women in ICT from CONSA Technopolis. We'll have Yvonne, Mercy, Lynette, Meline, and Beryl to take us through this session. Makofi as they make it to the stage.
Thank you very much. My name is Lynette Cherono. I'm from CONSA Technopolis Development Authority. I'm here today to represent our CEO, John Paul Okwiri. He has sent his regards, and he has also sent me with a team of 3 to give you a word of encouragement today. In brief, I would like to talk about CONSA as my team is preparing to come. CONSA Technopolis is a state agency under the Ministry of ICT, mandated to develop a smart city. We, as the Silicon Savannah of Africa, we provide cutting-edge technology solutions to our customers. And in addition, we also partner with training institutions to provide computers, to equip the youth with digital skills, to enable them to take up the jobs online and contribute to our digital economy. Today, in my capacity, I'm also here as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and we are honored to not only come to launch the digital hub, but to also encourage you, because we believe that you can make it, because we believe you have the ability, and because we know that God created you to excel. To become an advocate, you need to undertake an undergraduate degree in law, and also to do a postgraduate diploma from the Kenya School of Law. Then you are admitted to the bar. For those of you who want to become lawyers, I would like to encourage you that there is room for you. The world out there is waiting for you. It's your turn to come and provide us with the best legal solutions that the world is waiting for. Law is exciting as a career. It's challenging, but it's also rewarding. So be encouraged. Others have walked your path before, and this is now your turn to shine. For the rest, we'd like to encourage every one of you as a student that your role here at Butere Girls at this level is to excel. Aim for the best marks to enable you get the minimum requirements to join whichever course that you'll want to get. Your dreams are achievable with your hard work, with your determination, and with the help of God. You will achieve that which you aspire to become. Your dreams are achievable. Go for them. We wish you all the best and God's blessings. With those few remarks, I would like to welcome the rest of my team. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, you are the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya.
I see you want to address her and the media.
Sorry. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mrs. Rachel Ruto, the CS, Information Communication, Mr. Henry Owaro, all protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Wilkisa Boroki. I work with Concert Technopolis Development Authority from the ICT department, and specifically an IT enterprise and customer experience officer based at the data center. The data center is one of the key facilities and project for the authority to enable digitization, which is one of the core mandates for the country. Allow me to share a brief story of my ICT journey. When I completed high school, I was encouraged by my elder brother to take a course in degree in computer science, and the course was challenging but also rewarding. It made me a person who I am today. I remember in my career, one of the best moments that I would like to share with the students of Butere Girls High School is when the ICT Authority and Huawei conducted a training in cloud computing for all public servants in ICT. I participated in this competition, and I emerged the winner. And this is the award, Your Excellency. I was awarded by the former CS for the Minister of Education. This award is so close to my heart, knowing that regardless of your gender, regardless of what you do, with determination, you work hard, you be close to the people who share the same vision with you, and if you are God, nothing is impossible. Regardless of who you are, you just need to work very hard, put efforts, and you can achieve your goals. I hope this will encourage you. Whichever passion that you have today, you take it and be passionate, and also associate yourself with people who also share your own vision. I'll briefly speak about ICT. And ICT is very close. It's a topic that is very close to my heart, and also it's the future. ICT is information and communication technology. It's not just a mere course, but also whatever we do in our day-to-day activities, it is ICT. Whether in communications, whether in problem solving, we all need ICT. And for you to be an ICT expert, you can start from a certificate to diploma to a degree in a course in ICT. And there are many career paths in ICT field. We have software engineers, and these are the professionals who design, implement, and maintain application. For example, in the learning institutions, I know you have heard about the virtual learning. This learning management system is a system that has been designed by software engineers. And I know the students who are seated in front of me from Butere Girls High School, you are potential future software engineers. We have we have network engineers, and these are the engineers who design and maintain network computer connectivity. We have technical sales professionals in ICT, and these are the professionals who have in-depth knowledge in the ICT solutions, and also they understand the emerging needs of companies, and they resolve these needs. And specifically, that's what I do at Concert Technopolis. We also have IT consultants. These are the professionals who give consultancy services depending on the area of specializations. We have IT project managers, and these are professionals who manage IT project in any organization setting. We also have cybersecurity specialists, and these are the specialists that protect data from cybersecurity. In conclusion, those are just a few of career specifications that one can follow, but there are many now that the technology is evolving, and there are many needs that are emerging. In conclusion, I say that ICT is not just a mere course. It opens many opportunities. And girls of Butere High School, I want to tell you that you are the future innovators, you are the future leaders, and you are the tech changers of this country. The future is digital, and you are the architects of the future. Thank you, and I wish you the best.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mrs. Rachel Ruto, our CS, Minister of ICT and Digital Economy, Mr. Eliud Owalo, all protocols observed, good morning. Yeah, my name is Mercy Kiende Mugambi. I work at Concert Technopolis Development Authority under the Jitume program. And today I'm so excited to be standing in front of all of you here just to share a small story about my tech journey in this exciting world of IT. So before I dive into my story, you can see we have all the students in the house. I would like to see by a show of hands how many of you would like to be an IT person in future.
Wow, wow, interesting. So I can see we have quite a number of them in the house. Many of them, they want to be women in tech of the future. So go straight to my story. My tech journey started when I was in grade 4 in primary school. We had just visited a relative in Nairobi, whereby I was given a computer game to play. It was a balloon shooting game. And since then, I was fascinated by how these computers worked. I had a curiosity to know more beyond that game. How did it get to that computer? How does it work? So I joined high school, and in my high school, I was privileged. We had computers then, and I chose the computer studies as a unit there. I excelled very well. And during that period, I also noticed that they were quite, the computers were not just gaming, but they had more other endless possibilities. So my desire for learning more about the computers just grew up. So I joined the university. I did a course in business and IT. For the business and IT, you may ask myself, why? Why did I choose a business and IT and I have a passion for the computers? So my family, most of them are business people, so my parents advised me that I may take a course related to the business. But for me, I had a passion for computer science. So just to balance both of it, I decided to do a business and IT course, so making it a business and IT. So while I was there, I tried balancing both sides. I excelled so well. I completed the fourth year. And actually for the campus, we were only 4 ladies in the class of over 70 guys. So for me, I did not get shocked. So because of that determination, I knew I had a passion for it, and I had to work very hard. And I can assure you, as I was completing my 4th year, I was the best student in that class with business and information technology. So I was privileged to join an IT firm to do programming. I saw that as a favor that God gave me, because you see, I've done business, I've done IT, I've not done the computer science, but I ended up to what I love most. So I got into an IT firm in Nairobi. I started doing applications, software development applications, and I was so excited to see my first product going live. I did a SACCO, I implemented a SACCO system, and you know how the bank operates, all the way from registration, all the activities that go along. I did it. I could see someone deposit money and withdraw using my system. That was something that I feel very proud of. So during that time, still I had more desire to learn the programming. So I kept on doing my own research. I started learning online. I decided to become now a certified full stack software engineer. When you talk about the full stack, that means you become a front-end engineer and a back-end engineer. Those are 2 different people. Most of the guys we normally have either front-end or back-end. But for me, I had the desire to become a full-stack software engineer. So for the front-end, what you see on the website, there are those people who develop that. So those ones are front-end engineers, and this is what happens on the back. So for them, for the front-end, they just consume what the back-end does. But for me, I decided to do all of them. So last year, again, in September, I got certified as a full-stack software engineer, self-taught. Yes, I was not trained in school. I did not enroll in school. I just did it online and then took the exam, and I became a certified full-stack software engineer. So what I would like to tell these students of Butere is that you don't have even to wait for your teachers for you to just achieve what you want in your life. You can just go ahead and do it by yourself. You now have the resources with you. You have the computers with you. Just take advantage of them. Do research. Learn something new every day. Just have that a mentality of learning something new every day before you go to bed. So what I can say is that life does not forgive the weak, but determination is the key. So just remain curious, and go for what you love most. And I hope to see many of you becoming women in tech in the future. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, our Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Eliud Owalo, and all protocols observed. My name is Barry Lomolo, and I work at Kwanza Technopolis as the Senior Environment and Sustainability Officer. I know most of you are asking yourself, environment and ICT. I'm here to show you on how the two intermarry and can link. I am an environmental scientist by profession, and I've worked in the industry for 10 years. And why I see this is important, myself coming from high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And Your Excellency, I see this as an opportunity for inspiring young ladies in high school to be able to forge ahead. So I work in Kwanza in the construction sector. For us, environmental activities, we are now facing climate change, and it is our generation that will impact the future on what needs to be done. So for ICT and how it can plug in into environment, we have the geographical information systems that can be able to help us model what will happen in the future. In that, we have early warning systems that can be able to assist us in mitigating the issues. So for all the hands I saw here of people who want to go into ICT, let's also look into developing cutting-edge solutions that will be able to slow down and reverse the impacts of climate change. I also work with an emerging technology that is green buildings. As a world, we are looking to cutting down our carbon footprint, but this can only be done with real-time monitoring of the carbon emissions that we release into the environment. So for me, it's to encourage you. For those who are looking into ICT, we have the software engineers and all that. But us in the environmental sector, we are calling on to ICT to be able to come up with solutions that will be able to ensure that even as we urbanize, even as the population continues to grow, we have it in a way that will safeguard the future. I have one quote that my lecturer told me in first year, is that we did not inherit the world from our parents, but we have been given it as a gift from our children. So let us safeguard it for tomorrow, in that when our grandchildren and grandchildren come, they get to experience what we see. And thank you.
A big round of applause to those ladies for the inspiration. Thank you very much. With your permission, Your Excellency, I'll now invite the Chairperson, Board of Management, Butere Girls High School, Justice Helen Wasilwa, to make her remarks, and also invite Kakamega County Deputy Governor. A round of applause.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Madam Rachel Ruto, allow me kindly to stand and adopt the protocols that have already been adopted by the principal as she started the meeting, and also the MC. I want to take this opportunity to really thank you for coming, and also to acknowledge the young ladies, Butere girls. Yeah, I have to acknowledge them, that they are acknowledged. I've seen the other speakers did not say that these girls are here, but you are here, and we appreciate you. It is because of you that we have come. Your Excellency, allow me again to take this opportunity on behalf of the school, being the board chair, to welcome you officially again to our school, the great school that made us, that made you. 41 years ago, I stood here as a student, and I know you are there, also walking these lanes, running on the driveways, going for your githeri, the maenjeras with porridge, and we are here to really see that God is doing a great thing. He has remembered this school, and he has remembered you girls, and that's why this has come to our school. After saying that, I want to add that the digital economy is actually the way to go, the future. I want to remind you of a story of when I was in my undergrad and I was doing my project as a law student. I had to type a project of around 100 pages. I used a typewriter, and when I made a mistake, I used something to wipe out the mistake. It was called whiteout. Recently, I was asking my secretary if she has some, because I had printed a document and there was a mistake. I needed to wipe out something, and there was none in the office. But I see the great future that we have with the digital development, the economy. As I stand here today, I'm a judge, but I can tell you that I'm on duty. With being on duty because of the digital economy, I'm able to be here and attend to this platform, and at the same time check into my system on my phone and also find out which cases are lined up for me to handle, and I'll read whatever is there and write the orders for them to be transmitted for typing to be delivered on the other end. So the digital economy is doing great things in our nation, and this is really the way to go. So embrace the digital economy because it has been brought to you, the young ladies, and we are grateful that we are one of the schools that has been chosen in this nation. Thank you, Your Excellency, for seeing us and remembering us, and the CS, Dr. Walo, for picking on us as a school to be a beneficiary to this great initiative that is happening around the country. I don't want to take much time to speak today because my work is really to invite you to our school and to acknowledge you for what you are doing. But so that I'm not accused of not acknowledging my colleagues, I don't sit on the board alone. I have members of the board. If they could just rise up and wave, that you could see that they are here. At least we have two, the chair of the PTA and the former board chair, who are here, and our teachers. We are grateful for what they are doing and impacting great knowledge to all these students. So without much ado, thank you so much for coming, and welcome again to our great school. God bless you all.
With your permission, Your Excellency, allow me to make a few changes on the program. I'll now invite the County Commissioner to make his remarks and also recognize national government officials who are present. Karibu.
Asante sana. Her Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, the ICT CS, all other protocols observed. My name is Mohammed Ibrahim Hassan. I'm the Deputy County Commissioner Butere, representing the County Commissioner who is on official duty outside the county. On my own behalf and on behalf of the County Commissioner, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to Butere. As a county, we are very proud of Butere girls. They are disciplined and have excelled both in academic and extracurricular activities. We also want to appreciate the efforts you have done to improve this school. Asante sana. Without wasting time, I would like to recognize the national government officers who are here. Please be upstanding. Wave, asanteni sana. Asante. So, karibu. I would like to invite the Deputy Governor. At this juncture, I would like to invite the Deputy Governor to make his remarks. Asante sana. Tumpigie makofi.
Thank you, the representative of the County Commissioner, Kakamega County. The First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Madam Rachel Ruto, who is also my neighbor in Lugari, CS Bwana Walo, Chair of the Board, Justice Wasilwa, the Principal, and all protocol observed. Good afternoon. Bwana asifiwe wanafunzi. Hebu nione wale wameokoka. Na msinidanganye, so mnajua mimi naitwa Ayub Savula Ngatia, the Deputy Governor of Kakamega, mtoto wa pastor. Na pia mimi nimeokoka. I was baptized in River Jordan, where Jesus Christ was baptized. I know the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya is also saved. First of all, I want to convey regards from our County Governor, Governor Fernandez Baraza, who is away in Kisumu on official duties. We are wrapping up our budget for the next financial year, so we are having a meeting for all MCAs and the executive in Kisumu, which is chairing, because we are following the deadline of the PFM Act. First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, I'm really impressed about you. Really, really impressed. You represented as well at the international forum when you met the US president. How many of you are proud of our First Lady over her duties? Na mnataka muwe kama yeye. She's in school here. So what is the difference between you and her? Nothing. Mutafikia penye amefikia? Are you ready? Na msome kwa bidii ndio mfike penye alifikia. Si ndio hivyo? She came from a very humble background. From Likuyani here, one of the sub-counties in this county. But see where she is. Have you seen her chopper today? KDF, ha? Nyinyi mutafika hapo kweli? Wale wa A nione wale wa A peke yao. She's here because of A. Madam Wasilwa is here, she's here because of A material. But if you're not an A material, please, in a national school like this one, let's emulate the First Lady. And First Lady, thank you so much for bringing this mentorship to this school every year. I've heard you coming here. Last year you are here. This year you are here. I'm sure next year you are here. You are mentoring these students to become better leaders and better professionals in future. And I also like the President of the Republic of Kenya. And me, I want to emulate his style of leadership. In this school, we have so many tribes. But do you speak mother tongue here? You are from Luya community. You are from Kalenjin community. You are from Kikuyu community. But you are here as Kenyans, as students in a national school. As leaders, we must emulate the President of the Republic of Kenya over the advice he's giving us as young generation leaders. Me, I don't understand at all kingpin of Luya land, kingpin of Kikuyu land, kingpin of Luo land. I understand one thing. We are Kenyans. This is a national school. Build your brains beyond your tribe. And if you hear of leaders talking about me, I'm from which tribe, I'm a kingpin of where, avoid such leaders. Focus on education, focus on building the Republic of Kenya as advised by the President, and focus on digital economy. You cannot be talking about digital economy, then at night you start saying I'm a Luya. Then you are just foolish. Because you're not moving in tandem with what the world is doing and where the world is moving. Many of you, I'm sure you'll go to universities abroad. When you meet your colleagues there, will you be discussing Kijaluo? So you'll be speaking English. So you'll be discussing digital issues. Let's help the President to unite Kenya and build the economy so that all of us can benefit. And I'm happy we are starting with a digital economy, which has nothing to do with our tribes, nothing to do with our color, nothing to do with our regions. Whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, you'll only achieve a progressive agenda of being digitalized in this world. And that's where our economy is heading to. The President talks about digital economy, make money, make dollars through digital economy. You study and focus where your line of specialization is. You've had very beautiful young ladies here giving testimonies on how they learned. How many are willing to adopt this testimony? Carry up your hand. I want to see how many. That's very good. So Butere girls, I'll pray for you. And if there's anything you need from the county government of Kakamega, we are ready to assist. Because when we had a problem in Mkumu girls, First Lady, we sorted out. We have not had a problem in Butere girls. When we had a problem in Butere boys, as a county government, we also moved in very fast to sort out. With those many remarks, may I take this opportunity to invite the CS of the Republic of Kenya, in charge of ICT, my brother Owalo. Kuja nena na wanafunzi wako. Asante.
Thank you very much. Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, and all protocols observed. Good morning. Allow me, first of all, to express our gratitude as the Ministry of ICT to Her Excellency, the First Lady, for getting the opportunity, despite her very, very busy schedule, to come and help us launch this digital laboratory here today at Butere Girls. You are coming here alone, Her Excellency, will serve as a great impetus and encouragement to these young girls of Butere Girls to exploit their full potential while leveraging on technology, which we are now on the threshold of rolling out under the close guidance and tutelage of none other than His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto himself. As you are aware, under our digital superhighway, digital skilling is a key thematic area. And since we embarked on this process, when the Kenya Kwanza government came into being, Her Excellency, we have today managed to set up these digital hubs in a total of 203 institutions. We have also deployed a total of about 13,000 devices in various institutions. But most importantly, we have managed to train a total of 490,000 youth over the past 1 year, while in equal measure we have created 139,000 digital jobs. This is extremely transformational, Her Excellency, because in the not too distant future, if we pursue this journey to a logical conclusion and go the full hog, we should be able, while leveraging on technology, to sort out the fundamental unemployment challenges that we have been facing in this country. As we speak, I'm under instructions from His Excellency the President to ensure that in each and every ward in this country, we are going to set up a digital hub where we are going to train our young boys and girls on ICT skills. So we are moving away from the institutions of higher learning. We'll continue doing that, but now we are going down right to the villages so that we can empower our boys and girls by way of digital skilling, but most importantly, to also connect them to global technological companies so that they can get digital jobs. This will be a game changer for this country because we'll be having our young brothers and sisters there in the village, right in Mashinane, but working for global technological companies and being paid in foreign currencies. And that will sort out the unemployment that we have been facing in this country. Equally, again, we have ensured that almost all government services are today available on digital platforms. When we came into government, Her Excellency, we only had 350 services on the eCitizen platform. With guidance from the President, today we have managed to digitalize a whopping 16,892 services, which are now available on the eCitizen platform. The net effect now is that all Kenyans will now be able to consume government services from the comfort of where they are, without having to physically visit government offices. Even these young girls here today, when they attain the age of getting an ID, they will be able to apply for the identity card online. They will be able to apply for the passport online. This is again transformational because it will largely enhance the level of efficiency and effectiveness of service delivery to the wider Kenyan public. But while still on literacy, again, let me mention that as at 30th October last year, His Excellency the President opened the first Kenya Open University, which is domiciled at the Konza Technopolis. The import of this is that you can now log into the university online, as opposed to having to physically be confined to the four walls of a classroom. You are able to log onto the open program at the Konza Technopolis. That's a partnership between our ministry and the Ministry of Education to pursue higher education. This again will help us drastically reduce the cost of education, because education, the president has said many a time, is the greatest equalizer. We have had in our history instances where very bright students fail to make it to university because of lack of fees. We want to make education affordable under this government of Dr. William Samoei Ruto to facilitate inclusivity in pursuit of higher education. We don't want any Kenyan to be left behind just because of the challenge of lack of fees. That is another major intervention. So we'll continue with this journey, High Excellency. Another fundamental thing we are doing is to roll out fiber, 100,000 kilometers of fiber. We are going to take this all over the country. As we speak, we have changed the model of rolling out the fiber. As opposed to digging the trenches down there to roll out the fiber, we are now going to use the Kenya Power electricity transmission lines to help us take fiber connectivity to all parts of the country. So wherever there is a meter, an electricity transformer, and there are 74,000 of them, we'll be able to terminate the fiber at the transformer. We will also, in equal measure, be able to connect internet everywhere, to schools, to markets, and all public institutions and the villages. We have a target of 25,000 of such Wi-Fi hotspots. So we are on the right trajectory, and I want to assure everybody that we are so determined, under the close guidance and supervision of His Excellency the President, to transform Kenya into a digital economy. If we pursue our goals and objectives to a logical conclusion, we will, in the not too distant future, be running a paperless government. Yeah? We will, in the not too distant future, be able to run a 24-hour economy. I want to encourage the young girls here today to take advantage of the computers that we have brought here today. I want to assure you that once we'll work with the school administration, once you enhance the infrastructure and get a much bigger computer hub, we will be back here with many more computers so that you have enough computers for all the students here to acquire digital skilling from first form up to fourth form. With those many remarks, it is now my distinguished honor and privilege to take this opportunity to invite Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, to address the gathering. Please be upstanding.
Thank you, CS. We may be seated. Honorable Eliud Owalo, Cabinet Secretary for ICT and Digital Economy, Your Excellency, Ayub Savula, Deputy Governor, Kakamega County, Justice Helen Wasilwa, the Chairperson, Butere Girls High School Board of Management, Mrs. Jennifer Omondi, Chief Principal, Butere Girls High School, elected leaders present, national government and county government officials present, members of the clergy present, the Butere Girls fraternity and alumni, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And to the Butere Girls students, good morning. Good morning, beauties. Good morning. Are you beautiful this morning? Yes. Thank you. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ebu tusalimiane. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Nione mikono yenu. Asante sana. It always gives me much joy and pleasure to come back to Butere Girls. Each visit evokes fresh memories and reaffirms my appreciation to all the teachers and staff for the strong foundation they laid in our lives as alumni. We appreciate you and cannot say thank you enough. May God richly bless you. Our President, Dr. William Ruto, is a believer that alumni should always give back to their schools. When I mentioned today's visit to him, he asked me to convey his greetings and express his appreciation for the Jitume Digital Hub we will be launching today. On behalf of the Butere Girls High School and alumni, thank you, Waziri Eliud Owalo, and your team from Kansas City for setting up this digital hub that will enable our students to enhance their digital skills. The World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report of 2016 spelled out a challenging future for the digitally unfit and a great opportunity for the digitally savvy. Experts predicted that technology and automation would cause the global workforce to lose 2/3 of traditional white-collar jobs in the coming years. This forecast saw governments and organizations globally prepare for this digital revolution, particularly keen to ensure young people were ready for the job market and responsive to new job opportunities. The story of Anne Njoroge shows that technology can transform a young person's life. After completing her secondary school education, she was clear in her mind that she wanted to take a technology course, despite many people around her asking her to focus on other traditional courses. She enrolled for a diploma in business information systems at a college in Nairobi, and she excelled. Her passion for helping underprivileged young people access computers saw her set up the first computer lab in her former primary school on the slopes of Mount Kenya, the first in the region. Her love for how technology can cause social impact helped her join one of the advisory boards of the World Economic Forum in 2020 and attend the forum's top meetings in Switzerland. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda also captures the seriousness of digitization under its digital and creative economy pillar. The pillar is a key enabler of the other pillars, which are agriculture, micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, affordable housing, and universal health care. The Kenya National Digital Master Plan 2022 to 2027 details key interventions that will support the implementation of the vision behind the digital and creative economy pillar. 100,000 kilometers of high-speed fiber optic infrastructure will be installed to provide internet to all schools, government institutions and offices, health facilities, rural businesses, homes, and public spaces. Furthermore, the government plans to establish internet hotspots to serve innovators, youth, and entrepreneurs, as well as 1,450 ward-based digital hubs for citizen digital literacy training, film production, and public access to government services. We thank our Cabinet Secretary for the implementation of the Jitume digital hubs across the country. Thank you, Waziri. With this one in Butere Girls School being the 83rd digital hub in Kenya. The Jitume project has seen over 28,000 users connected, over 8,700 courses enrolled, and 118 digital job platforms connected. The full implementation of the Jitume Digital Hubs project will spur a wave of digital jobs across the nation. As our president says, finya computer, upate dollar. I now wish to address the students, my dear daughters. The Bible in Proverbs 22:29 says, and I quote, "Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank." End of quote. This digital hub will provide you with relevant skills that will prepare you for the digital Kenya you will encounter after you finish your studies here. It will enable you to learn and enhance your computer skills for general knowledge or for those who will take computer studies as an examinable course. This hub will also spare your parents the resources they would have spent on computer course fees when you complete school. To the candidates, when your results are out, you will download them online and choose your university courses online through the Kenya University and Colleges Central Placement Services. In your university and college studies,
you will find that most of the course materials are available online. Assignments are taken online, and in some instances, examinations are taken on online platforms. You can now also enroll for fully online degrees at the Open University of Kenya or any other approved higher education institution in Kenya. Global universities are now offering online short courses, such as the University of Arizona's 16-unit courses, which the President launched during the 2022 Jamhuri Day celebrations. As you access digital platforms, I also urge you to take caution, especially around cybercrime, cybersecurity, and cyberbullying. Every student should exercise personal responsibility and self-discipline, ensuring that their computer time is productive and contributes to their desired future. Students, ladies and gentlemen, this Jitume Digital Hub will encourage the students here in Butere Girls to be diligent in pursuit of their education, such as those focusing on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and all other courses key to our nation's economic prosperity. As the country gears towards the fourth industrial revolution, we will need to be agile enough to ensure we take advantage of the emerging opportunities. We now live in the era of generative artificial intelligence, where technology enables our work and spurs efficiency. We need to be ready for this new era. I further want to enlist our students to join me in my goal to plant 500 million trees in support of the vision we were given by our president to plant and grow 15 billion trees by 2032. My office has partnered with the Manu Chandaria Foundation to establish a commercial tree nursery with the capacity to raise 100,000 tree seedlings here at Butere Girls. Thank you. This is for the commercial benefit of the school and the enhancement of the tree cover in the community. As I close, I leave you with the words of Malcolm X, who once said, and I quote, "The future belongs to those who prepare for it today." End of quote. Here is your chance, beauties, to prepare for the future. It is now my absolute pleasure to declare the Butere Girls High School Jitume Digital Hub officially launched. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. As I conclude, I once again really want to thank the CS for ICT, Honorable Owalo, for giving me this opportunity to be here today in my alma mater, a place that I cherish very much. Thank you, Chief Principal, and thank you for all the teachers. Coming back to Butere every time is very nostalgic to me, because I came to this school as a young girl of 13 years in 1982, did my O-levels, finished in 1985, and came back for A-levels, and I finished in 87, and I joined Kenyatta University. Looking at the privileges that you have today compared to what we had that time tells me that the opportunities for you beauties are great. I want to thank the teachers, I want to thank the principal and the Ministry of Education for supporting this school, because Butere Girls used to be one of the best performing schools for many years. But something happened along the way. But we thank God that when our new principal came, we have seen Butere Girls back in the map of Kenya in terms of performance. I want to thank you, Chief Principal, for your dedication, your time, your commitment, together with your teachers and your support staff. Thank you so much, students. I want to thank the leadership of the students, starting from the president to all the ones that help the other students, and to all you students who are determined to make a difference in your lives. I want to tell you something. As they say, education is the equalizer. As you are here, your parents have sacrificed, your communities, for some of you, have sacrificed. Some people go to school because there was a small harambe that was done by the community. I want to encourage you to be determined not to leave this gate of Butere when you live in Form 4 without having passed. I remember when I came here, because I came from Likuyani, it was very far. And I used to look at the gate that we entered and left, and I used to tell myself, I did not travel so many kilometers from Likuyani to come and live with nothing. Students, now we are even talking of a national school. That time it was a provincial school. Students seated here today have come from all parts of this nation. Sometimes when you are in that bus, or sometimes when you are in that train, or sometimes when you are traveling by whatever means, I want you to imagine the many kilometers that you travel to come to this school. And tell yourself that you will not leave this school without having passed. And when you have that determination, you will pass. We used to have a saying that was written there that said, determination knows no barrier. And we used to look at it every day. And many of us got determined, and the Lord was so faithful. And I want to tell you also my testimony, that it was in this school that I gave my life to the Lord Jesus Christ when I was a student in Form 1. I had been brought up in a Christian home, but I had never heard that someone could give their lives to Jesus. And I can tell you, that is what I depended on. We prayed, we fasted, even, with the food here, we sacrificed that. And look at what the Lord has done. There is no way you can sacrifice many things in your life and the Lord leaves you. So let's continue working hard out there. As you finish your Form 4, the country is waiting for you so that you can come and make a difference. And it is good today that we have launched this digital hub, so that once you come out there, you have some digital skills that is going to help you, help the communities, help your family, and help our great country. So thank you once again. And I want to promise that I'll keep coming, because as you know, this school is very close to my heart. This is the place that made me, and I'm so grateful that I came to Butere Girls. And with those remarks, we had a discussion with the principal while we were at the holding room there in her old office. Would you imagine that that was the administration block that was there in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s? And Madam Chair, Bomb Chair, as the alumni, together with friends like Kina C.S. Owalo, Deputy Governor, Honorable Savula, we want to come back and make a difference again in this school, to give our teachers a good administration block so that we can be proud of. So that is one of the agendas that we have. I know, beauties, the last time I was here, you talked about a Scania bus. Did you forget? So we are also trusting God, and we know that, God willing, one of these days, a Scania bus will come here. The principal has informed me about the shortage of teachers. That is an information that she's given me, and we will trust God that we can speak to the relevant government authorities so that we can have more teachers come to this great school. She mentioned about the German teacher, I think, who went for study leave, and that the German students don't have a teacher. We are going to work together with the board, Justice Helen Wasilwa, and the rest of the alumni and the board members, just to push some of these things. And being a first lady tells you that when I go to other schools, I also get the same requests. So just be patient, and we know that God is going to help us. Indio. And because I came, I want to give a small gift to the students, to the teachers, and to the support staff, because I know there cannot be a staff without support. So this one, I will leave it to you this time. I will not ask many questions like I did the other time. So, Madam Principal, I'm going to give 300,000 to the students. They can decide on what they want to do. I don't know what meal they would want to take. To the teachers, I'll give 100,000. And to the support staff, 100,000. Thank you so much. May the good Lord bless you.
1, 2.
CS Owano has added to the students' kitty and he's given 100,000. I'm now looking at the high table here so that we can get more money. What do you think? Okay, God bless you.
One, two. With your permission, Your Excellency, we would like to take a few photos as requested by the Chief Principal. Kindly, I'll request you get back to the stage, joined by our CS, Owalo, Board Chair,